For decades, aircraft carriers have symbolized global naval dominance. The United States, China, and Russia have all invested heavily in massive carriers designed to project air power across the world's oceans. Now, Iran has entered the conversation, but in a very different way. In early 2025, Iran officially commissioned its first-ever drone carrier, Shahid Bagheri, converted from a civilian container ship. This vessel doesn't aim to copy American supercarriers. Instead, it reflects a new approach to naval power, one built around drones, endurance, and asymmetric strategy. So what exactly is Iran's drone carrier, and why does it matter? The Shahid Bagheri began its life as a commercial container vessel. The conversion project reportedly started in 2022 and continued through 2024, involving extensive structural modification, reinforcement, and integration of military systems. After a long period of sea trials, the ship officially entered service with the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps Navy in February 2025 during a high-profile ceremony in Bandar Abbas. This approach mirrors a broader global trend. China, Russia, and even Western navies have experimented with dual-use ships and auxiliary carriers. Iran's version represents a cost-effective alternative, transforming existing platforms rather than building carriers from scratch. The Shahid Bagheri is an impressive vessel by regional standards. Length, approximately 240 meters. Beam, about 32 meters. Draft, roughly 12 meters. Displacement, estimated between 35,000 and 42,000 tons. Powered by heavy diesel engines, the ship can reach speeds of 20 to 25 knots and has long operational endurance. This allows extended deployments without frequent refueling, a crucial factor for operating far beyond Iran's coastline. While not comparable to U.S. nuclear-powered carriers, its range is sufficient for sustained missions in the Indian Ocean. Unlike traditional aircraft carriers, the Shahid Bagheri is optimized specifically for unmanned aviation. Its flight deck measures roughly 180 meters and includes a ski jump ramp, allowing heavier drones to launch with greater payloads. Beneath the deck, a large hangar and elevator system provides space for dozens of UAVs and helicopters. Side doors and cranes enable the deployment of fast missile boats, integrating the carrier into Iran's broader naval doctrine of combined operations. This layout reflects lessons learned from global powers, especially China, which has emphasized deck efficiency and modular aviation concepts. The carrier's drone complement is diverse and flexible. Reported UAVs include Mohajer 6 for surveillance and precision strikes, Ababil 3 for reconnaissance, Homa VTOL drones for vertical operations, small jet-powered UAVs such as Qiyam. Together, these drones support surveillance, strike missions, electronic warfare, and swarm tactics. Defensively, the ship is armed with 30mm naval cannons, Gatling guns for close-in defense, short-range air defense missiles, anti-ship cruise missile launchers. This layered defense reflects Iran's emphasis on survivability rather than dominance. It's important to be clear. Shahid Bagheri is not designed to challenge US, Chinese, or Russian aircraft carriers head-on. Instead, its mission focuses on long-range drone operations, maritime surveillance, protecting shipping lanes, supporting fleet operations, extending Iran's reach into the Indian Ocean. By relying on drones, Iran reduces risks to pilots and manned aircraft while maintaining persistent presence at sea. The ship does have limitations. There is no catapult system, meaning launch options are restricted. The deck is narrower than conventional carriers, limiting simultaneous operations. Defensive systems are short-range, relying heavily on escorts for protection. However, within Iran's strategic framework, these limitations are acceptable. The carrier's value lies in cost efficiency, flexibility, and psychological impact rather than raw power. The Shahid Bagheri signals a shift in naval thinking. While the US, China, and Russia focus on massive carriers with manned aircraft, Iran is betting on a future shaped by drones, endurance, and asymmetric power projection. It may not rival supercarriers, but it doesn't need to. Iran's first drone carrier represents a new chapter in naval warfare, where access, persistence, and unmanned systems matter more than sheer size.